Hello, my name is Alberto, and I am an economic researcher with a PhD from the University of Pennsylvania. And my current research interests are in modern macroeconomic theory. And I also have a lot of experience teaching at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And with all of this, I decided to create this course, the Neoclassical Growth Model, Theory and MATLAB, in which my objective is for you to learn not only the mathematical tools behind the model, but also the economic intuition, and importantly, how to take these two to the computer in order for you to solve on your own the model and be able to use it in real world applications. We will start from scratch, discussing what a modern macroeconomic model is, what ingredients it should have, and when and under which circumstances is a model useful. Then I will take you step by step in order to understand the neoclassical growth model. We will start with a simple version of the model that only has the minimum ingredients for you to understand the economic intuition and the reasoning behind this modern macroeconomic tool. And then we will be adding new features that will complicate the model, but only because we are thinking that we should add them because there's something in the real world that captures these ideas. After we study the neoclassical growth model, I am going to be going into MATLAB. And while I'm assuming that you have no previous experience with MATLAB, I will teach you everything you need to know in terms of how the computer thinks and how MATLAB works. And then, again, going step by step, I will be able to teach you how to take this neoclassical growth model into the computer and what are the limitations that the computer has, as well as the limitations of the model, in order for you to take this and use it to future research. At the end of the course, you will be able to solve the model using two different methods, one called brute force and the other called value function iteration, that will allow you to replicate the classical graphs that you see in textbooks such as this of the economy converging to what's called the steady state. And also how to do thought experiments, such as, for example, what would happen to the economy if suddenly we were hit by a shock, which also are very classical topics covered in some macro courses. So after this course, you will be able to understand in depth what is the neoclassical growth model, under which situations is it useful, and also to be able to program it on your own, as well as understanding which type of extensions you can do to apply the neoclassical growth model to a lot of real world examples. Now, besides the videos that that are included in the course, which are over 12 hours, I also give you, after each set of lectures, assignments and quizzes that will help you reinforce your knowledge. And as well, I give you the solutions of all of these assignments so you can compare what you did with the official solution. Of course, I am available for you if you reach out to answer your questions. And you can find the first two lectures of this course for free in both Udemy and also on my YouTube channel, if you prefer. So I hope you join me in learning this model, which is a key component in modern macroeconomics.